And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Touhou 17.5. Damn, I almost forgot to put it on my Discord. Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to this, but hey, at least the good part is that it might be over today. You have to always think of the positive things, right? And right now, that's the positive thing. I mean, what other positive thing is there? Because it definitely is not in the game, so, you know. Well, no, there is one positive thing that I'm looking forward to, but, well, it should be soon enough. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong, maybe I spoiled myself wrong, but I'm pretty sure that after Sean and Xion, there is only that character that I'm talking about, and that's where the game ends. I think. Which would be weird if that was the case, because Reimu not finishing off the final boss will feel weird for this kind of games. I mean, I welcome the change, but you know. Anyways, let's go with the sisters and see what they have. And we already start here. Alright, that's a bad signal probably. Also, I don't know why they are dressed like that. It really feels like they are dressing in pajamas, both of them. So Yugi is the first enemy, so that definitely cannot mean anything good. But we will see. What am I throwing? Am I throwing oil? It doesn't look like oil. I'm really curious to see what that liquid is, but you know. So how does this one play? It seems like a lot of damage, but that's probably because this is just the first wave. How does this work? So I have a jump, I can also fly apparently, but see, here is a problem. This character controls like a normal character. The reason why that's a problem is because I've been used to dash by just pressing, well, jump and forward, but this character doesn't dash, she just jumps. But technically, well, I think she dashes in the air, I don't know. Like, I press one button and I do like 10 different things. It's super fucked up. Like, that's obviously making fighting game inputs for a game like this will be an absolute waste of time, development-wise, right? But damn, I can't believe that I say this. I would prefer fighting game inputs here rather than having a button that just does 10 things at the same time and basically not really being able to pick which one I wanna do. I mean, I kinda do pick up what I want to do, but it doesn't seem very free. You know, it's okay. It will be okay if I could hit you. Also another thing, when they are stunned, I mean you auto combo them, but they like don't stay in place. That's the issue. Damn, and the stomp is diagonal. The stomp, like pressing down, attack in the air, does this. So it's impossible to stomp vertically down. Oh, I didn't try my... Wait, how the fuck do you collect... So Xion is the one that collects the oil apparently, but... How the fuck does this work? Like, I'm pressing R1, but I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Yeah. Fuck. Like, yeah, I see Shion attacking there, but how does she pick it up? Wait. So I'm pressing R1 right now. And apparently Shion is collecting shit. No, she isn't doing shit. How the fuck does R1 work with this character? Like, hello? Shion? Like, see, there is a little bit of charge that kinda looks like it's doing something. No, but that charge is always there, I think. So, how do I even pick up this shit? I'm not sure. Like, I was able to pick it up before, but not anymore. I really don't know what Shion's gimmick is. Well, other than picking me up in the air and being used as a projectile, but I mean, if she's the one collecting the oil, I don't know how she's doing it. Doesn't seem to make that much sense. It seems super weird, right? Like, there is definitely a difference between pressing R1 and not pressing it. She kinda like dashes around, which doesn't happen if I don't press R1. But you're not really picking anything up. I'm at 0%. How did I do it last time? Because I did collect shit on the previous, like before I died I was collecting stuff, but now it's not really doing anything. I don't get it. I legitimately don't get it. Hey Kai, how is it going? I mean, I don't think anyone understands what's going on in this game, so don't worry about it. I'll probably include Tasofra as well, but you know, it's fine. I don't know where Orin appears though. Of the multiple things that I spoiled myself, I didn't spoil myself Orin. I actually didn't know she was gonna appear. I spoiled myself a lot of shit. Wait, is Shion collecting? Okay, so now Shion is collecting shit. Wait, I don't get it. So it's like you toggle. There are no, I don't get it. What does Shion even do? Like now I'm collecting shit. Now I'm losing it. Oh, you mean Oku? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I thought so. Like, I didn't spoil myself that Orin was gonna be there, so that couldn't be right. Well, Utsuho is not really hard. The hard thing is to figure out that you are supposed to run away on the last spell. They don't make it obvious at all, so you have to guess. Well, this is Kutaka, by the way. I mean, yesterday someone in chat, Clone Cat, told me that I was supposed to run away. Otherwise, I would have kept dying, because it's not obvious what you're supposed to do. I mean, nothing in this game is obvious, to be honest, but... yeah. No, I basically said it yesterday. To me, this game is trash. Unfortunately. Because, you know, everything about it, except for the gameplay, is good. That's the fucked up part, but I mean, this is a game. If the gameplay is trash, then by extension, the game is trash. Doesn't matter how beautiful the music, the sprites, the story that I obviously don't know what it is about, because I don't know Japanese, but No matter how good that is, if the gameplay is trash, the game is trash. And yeah, I legitimately think this game is trash. Probably, I will go as far as to say that this is most likely the worst Windows Touhou game ever. Well, I'm talking about the official ones, obviously. I'm not talking about fan games. I'm just talking about the ones released under the Circle Team Shanghai Alice, right? Well, that will also include Tasofro, clearly, but yeah. Obviously, I need to clarify that it's Windows because no matter how bad this game is, it's still not as bad as Touhou 1 and 2, but that's obvious. You have to really fuck it up to make a game worse than Touhou 1 and 2, so I'm glad that at least it's better than those, but that's not really saying much. But yeah, when it comes to literally every other official Touhou game, this one is by far the worst. It really is a shame. Yeah, the gameplay is super fucked up. So here we have Utsuho, yet again. But yeah, it's just the way it is. What can you do? I mean, it was a matter of time until Tasofro made a super shitty official game. Especially their record with the Floaty Fighters. But as I said yesterday, at least the Floaty Fighters had the excuse that at the very least, well, I mean, first of all, they were playable, right? Like, it's something that you could play, and even if it wasn't that big of a deal, it was alright. But there is also the fact that they are fighting games, so if you have people to play with, which is kinda hard, or to get someone that actually plays those games, but if you somehow have people that play them, then that's great, right? This game, on the other hand, doesn't have gameplay-wise any redeeming factors. That's the problem, right? So even if I personally think that the Floaty Fighters suck, at least with the Floaty Fighters, you still get something out of them. So yeah, it was just a matter of time until Tasofro came up with a game like this officially. Because make no mistake, Tasofro already made pieces of shit for games before, it's just that they weren't official. Like, for example, Mega Mari, right? I have a lot of shitty games, but they are of their own, so it doesn't matter. They don't, you know, they don't get in the way, they can do whatever they want. But I feel like fucking up an official game like this is really not cool. Because really all it does is sadly, you know, like they are taking Soon down with them pretty much. I mean, obviously I wouldn't change my opinion of Soon because of this game, but I mean, by association, a lot of people probably would. They will be like, what the hell, Soon? Why didn't you supervise this shit, right? Why did you let them get away with this, right? Whatever. People play the fighting games online, at least they can be played in an interesting way. Well, I wouldn't say that you can really play those games online, because the online in that game is bottom of the barrel trash. Well, I guess unless you use something like Parsec, in which case then it will make it possible to play without wanting to rip your head off. But yeah. This is probably the spell card that you gave up at, Kai. This is the spell card that you're just supposed to keep going down, and that's it. It's not obvious. In fact, the way it's structured makes you think you're supposed to get through that column of fire. No, you're literally just supposed to run away. Just run away. She's gonna kill herself anyway, so doesn't matter. Don't worry about Touhou. Just go down. You even have a lot of time to do this, so yeah, it's one of those things that it's not hard. It's just that it's hard to figure out that you're supposed to run. But yeah, this one is just like just run and she dies like that. That's it. That's how you do it. But you know, I wish this was the worst part of the game. I really wish Touhou was the worst part of the game, but unfortunately it's not the worst part of the game. But yeah, I think we're going against Mina. Wait, we're going to the final boss right away? Are we really? Only 4 stages? Oh, never. What the fuck is Kanako doing here? Hey, shouldn't be here. Aren't we in like the middle of hell? Or some shit like that? Huh, I wonder if we're gonna fight against every other character in hell. Or a better question will be, would we even fight Totetsu in this story mode? Maybe not. Yeah. I faced Kanako before Oku. No, here's the thing. The story modes are individual, in the sense that they are not related to each other at all. Like, you don't have to think of the story modes as a fighting game arcade mode. That's a mistake. The story modes here are like beating levels. And I mean, like, the story modes themselves are levels. Like, Reimu's story mode is level 1. Marisa's story mode is level 2, right? Kanako's story mode is level 3, and etc. until you reach the final character. Like, they have nothing to do with each other. Like, they don't have the same order, they don't have sometimes the same final boss. Like, the characters themselves don't work the same. Like, they work in completely different ways. They don't just have different moves, they are a complete different... Like, it's as if it was a complete different game for each character you pick. So yeah, the story modes are completely unrelated with each other. I mean, in terms of gameplay, not in terms of story, obviously. In terms of story, it is supposed to be an episodic format. Unfortunately, that difference between characters is not good, because a lot of characters are fucking trash. The best example being Minamitsu. Minamitsu is so garbage in this game that... well, makes me sad, because Minamitsu is a character that I like. And the fact that she has to be so fucking weak really sucks. And she's still not over? Or maybe she is? Oh, maybe she is. So what's the deal with Kanako? I wish I could understand the story. Because see, here is the thing. If I could understand the story, that will make it interesting. Like, it will... oh shit! And here she is! Okina is with us. Yeah. No, obviously Okina was not the character I was referring to when I say that it's a super surprise. I mean, fuck Okina, who gives a shit about Okina? No, there is someone else. Maybe she might appear here? I think she will appear here, yeah. Most likely she will appear here. Yeah, there she is. This is basically one of the only reasons why this game you could say that it's even worth considering to play it. This is the first time that Flandre appears in a game, excluding the photo games obviously, since EOSD. This is her first canonical appearance in a game since EOSD, again, excluding the photo games. She also appeared in the Satori manga, but who gives a shit about the manga? But yeah, basically this is the first time that we canonically see Flandre use attacks in high definition. Like, we actually can see now how her attacks work. Because Flandre appears in a shit ton of fan games. But all of those fan games attacks are interpretations. Also, Yami, how is it going? So the thing is that all of these attacks are no longer interpretations. These are canon attacks. This is how Flandre attacks look. This is the reason why I feel like it's such a big thing. Because Flandre really has been a character that did not matter at all in Touhou, in the official works. Even in the Satori manga where she appeared, she had like an appearance, sure, but she also didn't matter that much. But apparently in this game she is important. Unfortunately I can't read what she says, but you know. It's also one of the reasons why some people don't say that this game is absolute trash, because Flandre appears in it. Like, there are people that genuinely think that just because the character selection is decent, the game is not trash. I mean, and I understand, it's a very solid character selection overall, but that doesn't excuse the game being trash, you know. Or rather, that doesn't mean that the game is not trash. Which is a shame. I wish the game wasn't, so I could enjoy this character selection more. But it is the way it is. Aw, come on. She's right there. Damn it, this is insane, dude. It's insane. It's right in front of you and you cannot even combo. Does this game really should be considered canon? Of course. Anything that is released with a number, you know, in this case 17.5, and is endorsed by Soon, of course it's gonna be canon. But you know, when it comes to something being canon or not, you shouldn't take into account the gameplay. If the gameplay is trash, then whatever. When it comes to something being canon or not, what matters is what's being displayed. The story, the visuals, the dialogue, that's what matters for something being canon or not. Even if the game is garbage. The game being garbage is a different story. You know. So here we're finally gonna fight Totetsu. But yeah. We came from the world of Backdoor. Another thing that it's also important is that, well, when this gets translated, you will see how Flandre actually behaves. You know, that's the thing. Like, normally you only have a couple of dialogues from... Why is everyone screaming the same thing? The thing is, you know, people will be able to do fan works without speculating what Flandre's personality is supposed to be. Not like they will really care anyways, but you know, the point is that now it wouldn't be an speculation to see how she behaves. Also, this is the first fight. I forgot. There was supposed to be a first phase on this boss. Just that I got stuck in the second phase so much yesterday that I almost forgot that there existed a second phase. Thankfully the first phase is easy. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I can just stay right next to her and nothing bad is gonna happen. Oh yeah, except for this last pattern. Can't do that on this pattern. Question here, since I cannot dash, the issue is that I will have to drop down from here. Because this character cannot dash. But you know, when Xion holds you like that, you automatically dodge everything. You also seem to absorb things that way. I don't know what hit me before that. Like there was a shockwave for some reason. I don't know what it was. Alright. So this is the problem. This is where everything goes to shit. This is where... This is probably gonna take an hour minimum, dude. Oh, is Xion gonna enter Ultra Instinct? No? Well, that's a shame. But yeah, this is probably gonna take an hour. That's probably the minimum it's gonna take. Because unfortunately this character sucks. Probably not as much as Minamitsu. Actually, now that I think about it, considering that I can fly freely while using Xion, it might not take that long, because the worst part about the final attack is the fact that I needed to dodge the shockwaves, but if I should stay on top of her, that shouldn't take anything. Like this one shouldn't give me trouble either. Or maybe it will. Well, the problem is that it seems that if I stop using Xion in the air, she flies away, so I cannot come back. I cannot come back to the air. Yeah, actually this is the pattern that might be a problem. I still can't believe the fact that you have an auto combo and you still cannot fucking combo the boss without dropping the combo. It's so ridiculous. So the question is what's gonna happen here. Don't think anything good is gonna happen here, but also the fact that, well, yeah, you lose altitude with Xion, like you can't just fly indefinitely, so that might be a problem. Another thing that is a problem is that you pretty much don't decide when to use Xion. She just comes whenever she wants. Like at first I think it was a double jump, but no, if you hold... Okay, so this is the fact that part. If you hold down the button, the jump button, Xion picks you up. You don't even have to press it again, just hold it. Which is a problem, because sometimes like I don't tap the jump button, but I don't mean to hold it, obviously. Seems like the only reliable way to get your combos to not drop is doing them in the corner. So kinda like a lot of fighting games. I also seen some people complain about the RNG of this spell card. Like today I just wanted to look at salty comments, and I did see some salty comments, and some of them are because of that spell card being complete RNG. Well, this spell card. The spell card RNG is trash, because as I said yesterday, if you have bad RNG, you're not gonna dodge anything. You're gonna be right next to her, and you won't dodge. Now the problem here is yeah, I don't know how to stay in the air. Again, you keep going down progressively, and eventually you will get hit. So I need to do something else to stall. But how do I stall? I guess instead of stalling I need to land and then keep going. But landing doesn't seem like a really good idea here. I just try to land down and I throw Xion. Just like that. Ah, man. Yeah. I was mentally ready for this at least. I knew this was gonna happen, which is something that I didn't know yesterday that it was gonna happen. So it caught me by surprise, but now that I know what garbage to expect from this trash, you know, I'm mentally prepared. I mean, unless one of the next story modes has a third phase or some shit like that. Or like a final attack. Like for example what Sumireko has in... Well, Sumireko and Xion herself have in their respective games. On the final story mode. Xion? Man, can't believe Xion died for a second there. Poor Xion. That's fucked up. I think one of the most fucked up parts about the movement is that there are literally no way sometimes of doing normal movements. In this case, there is no way for me to stomp vertically down when I'm on the air. That's so stupid. Like, my mobility is greatly reduced because I can only go diagonally. And if I try to let Xion go, she will go really far and I will fall back a little bit. Like this, see? Like, there is no way to go vertically down. That's the issue. But whatever. Ooh, I almost fucked that up. Ah, come on. And the issue is that on my way down I don't have iframes, so if I meet a bubble in the middle of my fall, I'm gonna die. That's another issue, not being able to go down normally. I really wonder what happens when you break every seal without killing her, because I haven't done that yet. I have no idea what happens there. I try to not use the flight, and that's what happens. Like, that's the worst part. The game forces you in that final attack to go for only one particular strategy. But the problem is that that particular strategy pretty much looks like an exploit. At least remember what I did yesterday with Murasa, which is stalling in the air by pressing diagonal attack while on the air. That's something that you can, that if you say it just like that, everyone is gonna tell you it's an exploit. And it pretty much is, but here you need to exploit to win. Pretty much. It's fucked up. Like, exploiting is not a choice, it's the intended way. I mean, obviously, if it's the intended way, then it cannot be exploit. But the point is that, it's just exploit with. Oh, it's a pretty fucked up combo. Nice. That looked good. Obviously, it was an accident, like everything that you do in this game, but at least it looked cool. It was a cool accident, at least. I think that what I'm doing probably works, but I will need to do this 10 times in a row without fucking up. Well, without getting hit, pretty much. More than fucking up. Even if I don't fuck it up, if I get hit twice, I'm dead. Well, that's one. Okay, I don't think this is gonna happen. I think I need to reach this attack with a lot more health. Even if it's just to get the choke potential out of the way, you know. Yeah, it's super fucked up, dude. I really hope I can finish this shit today, because I really will not be able to tolerate one more day of this garbage. That's just too much. I hope that the next character is so fucking broken that doing this is gonna be a show. I really do. So the judging how these characters play, like both Minamitsu and these two, I really don't have too much hope for the last character to be any better, gameplay wise. Well, that's a problem. So, you know. Wow, nice misses. Okay, so it seems that there is a way to go diagonally down, but you need to press R1. I didn't realize you can actually get away from the flight by just pressing R1. Why? I don't know. That's the way it works. That's just the way it works. Well, that's definitely gonna be super useful. Well, the problem is that on my way down, I'm pretty sure I'm vulnerable. So it will be super useful maybe for attacks like this one, but definitely not useful for the next attack. Because on my way down, I'm gonna get hit by every single bubble in the screen. Unless somehow I also have iframes after that, which at this point it wouldn't surprise me. Basically, I need to somehow do this part without getting hit. At least I can. I was gonna say I can more or less do it, but not really. Have to jump a lot sooner too. Come on, you moron. Didn't mean to throw you. I don't know what hit me there, if it was the bubble or the explosion in the ground. Was one of those, that's pretty clear. Yeah, unfortunately, as much as I want to jump once and dodge everything, I don't think I can do it. Like, I'm gonna try to jump as late as I can, because it seems very close to happening, but unfortunately, I don't think it's close enough. You know. Nice. This fight is a fucking Now the problem is, I'm probably gonna remember this character, Totetsu, like an absolute piece of shit just because of how shitty this fight is. That's the problem. Like, already hard for me to like a lot of the new characters. It doesn't help if you give me a fight like this one, you know. Not a good thing. definitely not a good thing. At least at this rate I'm probably gonna memorize the theme. I mean, the theme is not bad. It doesn't seem like it's anything out of the ordinary. Okay, if I do that... No, I think unfortunately it's just not enough. Because of that very last attack, it's just not enough. It's unfortunately not enough. I really want to find a way to somehow make it enough, but it's just not. Like, you need to land at least once. It's truly a shame, but you need to land, no matter what. Damn, a bubble hit me, dude. Good shit. Another funny thing is that, for what I've seen, apparently, like, almost everything that you do pretty much has iframes of some kind. It's quite funny, but it seems to be the way it is. Like, almost everything that you do has iframes. The problem is when you no longer do anything, like you're either falling or doing something like that, you don't have iframes. That's when you get fucked, obviously. For example, there I got fucked by the kanji. I thought that that wasn't gonna hit me, that I was far enough, but I wasn't. Those kind of things that you cannot dash through them, or basically iframe through them, because honestly, that's the confusing part. Normally, in these Tasofro games, when you dodge the bullets, quote-unquote dodge, you dash through them, right? So it's easy to understand how it works. If you're dashing through a bullet, then you're not gonna get hit. But in this game, it's not just dashing, it seems to be everything. And as I was saying, everything with the exception of those bullets. Like, you can dodge everything by doing almost any move, but not those bullets that have kanjis. Those, you need to avoid them. But yeah, I really wonder if there is one movement that you do that actually doesn't have those iframes, because it feels like it's literally every single move you ever do. Every hit, every jump, every anything, even flying like this counts. So, you know, I really wonder if there is one that doesn't count. Maybe there are some regular attacks that don't count, or some shit like that. That's pretty much the strategy here. By doing that, I should be able to win. The problem is doing it properly, obviously. Not getting too close to those shits. Another problem is that those kanjis, since they are so weird, you don't even know what the actual hitbox of that is supposed to be. You just know that if you get close, obviously you're gonna get hit, but there is no precision. I mean, hell, you don't even know what your own hitbox is like. kinda speculate, but this seems to be the winning strategy. Yep. Come on, dude. Can't get hit by one of those things. At least it seems that at this point we're gonna see what happens if you destroy every seal in the last spell. Or not, because honestly, either thing will happen. Oh, I forgot. Oops. Was paying so much attention to the meter that I completely forgot I was supposed to land and then jump again. My bad, my bad. Yeah, honestly, any of them can happen first. Of those occurrences. No, I'm gonna break her seals first. Okay, so at least I will get to know what happens then. That's cool. Let's just see what will happen. I'm assuming she just gets a stun. Yeah, that's it. The question is, what happens if she recovers from that stun? Like, how many times does she need to get hit to get stunned again? So at that point she will be almost close to dying, so that wouldn't really matter. Well, one less story at least. She thinks. It wasn't as painful as with Minamitsu. With Minamitsu it was an absolute piece of shit because you basically couldn't move freely. You needed to move by anchoring. Like, it feels like you were playing Bionic Commando, except in a game where you get shot bullets anywhere and that you constantly need to move. So it was like playing a very masochistic Bionic Commando. So, you know, it's okay. So I think there is only one more story left. And I guess you can guess whose story that's gonna be. And what is this crazy bitch doing? I think Totetsu is supposed to be her last name. I don't know what her actual name is. I don't really care either. But I guess I'm just gonna call her Totetsu. It's easier to remember. I think she's called something like Yuna or some shit like that. I don't know. I have no idea. And obviously, as always, the names are completely written in kanji. So, like, yeah. Try to read them and see what happens. Well, obviously Flandre's name is not gonna be written in kanji, but that's an exception more than anything. So, you know. I probably should skip the endings, but considering that there's probably this and one more and that's it, might as well just let them rock. At least in the off chance that there is someone that somehow knows Japanese and is watching this stream. So at least it's useful for you. So if that's the case, you definitely couldn't read the dialogues because I skipped them all. Well, I didn't really skip them, but I just let them go fast. So the sixth character, as you would expect, it's none other than, yes, Flandre. Indeed, and I think that another reason why this is important, though this probably already happened before, but that the official romanization is actually Flandre. I think it has been romanized before in canon, but I don't remember where. Probably in the Satori manga, but I think before that it was also like that. Not like official romanization matters a lot because of this shit, Shion, but you know, still, it's better than nothing. Anyways. Because, you know, Flandre is one of those characters whose name is super fucked up. She's Furandoru. So you can romanize that however you want, because there are so many combinations possible. In fact, the most logical combination would probably be Frandol. But, you know. Oh shit, are we playing whatever this game is called? I don't know how this game is called. Oh, we are? Oh shit, wait, I can choose where to go? So, we have Reimu, Marisa, and who is this? That's Yugi, right? That kinda looks like Yugi. I don't know, let's go against Reimu. How do I oh, okay, that's how you choose. So are we bullying random people? Well, that's another thing. Okina and Flandre are now baddies. Like, they are actually, you know, supposed to be cooperating. Basically, Flandres has... Oh shit, I can't believe it. She plays like a normal character. She can actually jump normally. Wow, this is insane. I don't believe it. Differently from pretty much every other character, using the jump button, even if you are moving forward or not pressing anything, allows you to jump. I can't believe it. A normal character for once. You can also turn into a bat if you double jump. Oh, I haven't tried her R1 to see what it does. What? I don't know what that does. Doesn't seem to absorb oil. At least it doesn't look like it does. So what does it do? That's weird. Like, it seems that sometimes you can do it. You can hold it for longer, and some other times you don't. Unfortunately, what Flandre doesn't seem to have very common are the air attacks. The air attacks seem to be all over the place. Well, just like any other character, really. Damn, and I got killed. That's fucked up. And when I get killed, I'm back here. That's interesting. So there is no reason for continues. Is that how this works? No, it did count as a continue, as you can see in the... As you can see on the top right, it says the 1 is the last digit. So it was a continue, it's just that for some reason the continue page did not appear. I'm assuming probably because they don't want to show Flandre losing. So Flandre canonically doesn't lose. Maybe? I don't know. She just keeps trying to bully people. That's probably because of that weird stage selection screen. Probably not because... Probably not for any other reason. And I'm actually doing better now. Somehow. Not really doing anything different though. But sure, I'll take it. So apparently R1 is like an attack, but I don't know how it works. Hey, you're not supposed to be able to open a door out of nowhere. I mean, Okina is supposed to be the goddess of back doors, not of random doors, right? I didn't mean to go there. But sure, this is gonna be Kogasa, isn't it? Or maybe Yamame? It is Yamame, actually. Alright. Do we have to defeat every boss in the game? Because it looks like that's gonna be the case. Most likely will be the case. So this is like a boss rush. So the funny thing is that the game itself is already pretty much a boss rush. That's the other thing that I was saying yesterday, like, what genre is this game? Because it's not a fighting game, it's not a beat 'em up, and it's not a platformer. So what is it even supposed to be? Is it even supposed to be something? That's the thing. And a more important question will be, who is this supposed to appeal to? I mean, yeah, no shit, Touhou fans. Right. But I mean, from a gameplay perspective, who is this pandering to? Like, I don't get it. What crowd are you trying to get gameplay-wise? No one. It's an attempt. Yeah, I wouldn't say a very successful attempt at that. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, it's pretty much a genre on its own. And it sucks, by the way. But you know. I mean, it's pretty much, if you really needed to categorize it in one way, it most likely will be something like beat 'em up boss rush or some shit like that. But you know, calling this a beat 'em up will really be an insult to beat 'em ups. That's the problem. Well, honestly, calling it any other genre will be an insult to whatever that other genre is. But yeah. Also, that R1 seems to be super useful when someone is stunned. I still can't get over the fact that everyone in this game turns into Sonic the Hedgehog. For some reason. That's Sean, right? Well, wait, let me bully the ones that I was supposed to bully before. It's a shame that they didn't make an actual beat 'em up out of this game. With better controls, right? But if they actually made a beat 'em up, like with normal enemies and then the bosses that you see here, but again with better mechanics, this game will be super good. Obviously, I will actually take effort, or at least most effort on this. But how cool will that have been? Rainbow is the most Sonic. Yeah, that definitely seems to be the case. Flandre here kinda looks like it's Knuckles. Knuckles the Enchilada. So yeah. Speaking of which, another game that I want to play, I don't know exactly when, but I want to stream the classic Sonic games and try to get runs with all the Chaos Emeralds, which is relatively hard to do in all of them. So, you know, I want to play 1, 2, and 3. And Knuckles, too, right? And I want to get all the emeralds. That's a nice challenge. Honestly, Sonic is it's a very good game, but it's a very good game if you give yourself the challenge to beat it with the true endings. If you just go until the end, just like that, it's not really that big of a deal. But then I can tell you, you emulate the Mega Drive, it's not necessary, I own them on Steam. Like every classic Sonic game is on Steam, and there is like the program is called, I think, Mega Drive Classics or Genesis Classics, and it's like you're in a room where you have the console and a television, and when you go there, the game plays. Probably through an emulator, like inside that there's most likely an emulator, but yeah. And in that room you have a lot of collectibles in the shelves and shit. It's very cool. I played Dr. Eggman Mean Bean Machine with that. I also have it on Steam. It was really cool. But yeah, all of the worthy classic Sonic games are on Steam. Yeah, that's super cool. Even Sonic CD is on Steam somehow. I don't know how they actually put the effort to emulate the Sega CD, but they did. It's not part of the same collection that I just mentioned, the one that has the living room and shit. Well, not living room, like the room with the shelves and shit. It's not the same one, it's like a separate port. But it's still very cool that you can officially play them. And that's something that so many more companies should do. And there are already a lot of companies doing it, but there have to be more. Well, the problem is that there are also some companies that kinda go overboard with it. So for example, Castlevania, you can legally play the games on Steam, the NES ones, but they are so stupidly expensive that it's like, dude, you're really not making me want to play this legally. Thankfully the Sonic games are super cheap, especially when they are on sale. But yeah, it's one of those things where, well, that's just Konami being Konami, right? One of the many reasons why I fanboy over Steam so much. Steam does so many things right that it's just insane, dude. How many things they get right. What happens when I reach full oil with flange? I have no idea. It's gonna be very hard to do. Maybe I could leave Yugi for last. And in the meantime I can go against Kogasa. I mean, since we're gonna fight the easiest ones, might as well. And instead of humping the air, now Kogasa is humping oil. Unbelievable. This girl is out of control, she just can't stop humping. So she went right for the spell card. I think she already did that though. So I gotta tell you that playing this game made me want to play Material and Missing Power, which is actually a good Kasofro game for a change, even though it has a lot of bullshit in it. The story mode is super well done. It's very bullshit. Like, cannot really underestimate the bullshit in that game. It's still super well done. Also, I stun her, but I need to... Oh, she has another spell card. I didn't remember that. I guess Kogasa doesn't really appear that much in the first place in this game. Nice. But yeah, she's supposed to be easy. So who's next? I guess I can go against Sean now. I'm definitely gonna leave Yugi for last, cause it really feels like it's gonna be the hardest one, funnily enough. But you know. Well, actually, now that I think about it, depending on where we fight Kanako, where are we gonna fight you? Okay, well, if it's here, it's gonna be fine. Oh, and this is an actual story fight? Oh no, never mind, all of them have dialogue, I'm stupid. But yeah, Kanako itself is not a hard fight. The problem is that it was a super hard fight during Minamitsu's story, because you were supposed to defeat her while she could get stunned to the water, making it almost impossible to properly punish. And not to mention Minamitsu being a piece of shit to play as. So, you know, that was the real problem. The amount of water you collect is so fucking low. The only way to collect it is by going next to them. You cannot use any other button. Well, you don't use any buttons. But I'm really curious to see what Flandre's spell card is, but this shit is not feeling itself. The problem is that every time it feels itself, it just, you know, loses. The problem here is that if you let the sham button press with Flandre, you die like that. Because Flandre, what she does is slowly land, and the issue with slowly landing is that she has no iframes there, which doesn't make any sense because, I mean, Sean makes essentially the same shit and she has all the iframes she wants. In fact, the stupid part is that she also has iframes while jumping, but for some reason when landing like that, she doesn't. Super fucked up. No character plays the same here. Like, they are not even close. That's the fucked up part. That was a mistake. It's gonna be tough. It also seems that a lot of her normal attacks don't have iframes either. I'm honestly not sure what was iframes and what doesn't here. So that's something that pretty much applies for for every character. Also, a very big issue that she has is that her bad mode doesn't last almost anything. For them, you can attack. I wonder if Okina is complaining that I'm trying to attack her. Sadly, I cannot read. Oh, probably she's just saying some random ass shit. Maybe Flandre has a vampiric capacity to compensate like Rishen held. No. He doesn't. You know. I mean, what I still haven't seen is what her spell carries. Maybe her spell carry is so fucking broken that it makes up for the fact that she really cannot collect oil. She cannot collect oil like the same way other characters do. Like, you need to be right next to the oil, or else it won't work. Still don't. Oh, okay. So that meter, you also use it for that attack that has a red circle that ends up in an explosion. I'm assuming that that's a reference to Perfect Memento in strict sense, where she has an interview with Aya and she says that she should close her fist and made a meteor explode. So that's probably what she's doing here. Or something like that. Yeah, unfortunately there's not enough oil, it seems, to even be able to see what the fuck her spell card is. Because as soon as you pick up oil, you lose it seconds afterwards. So you never have enough oil to fill the whole bar. I wonder if I'm supposed to do something to prevent the oil loss. But I don't know. I don't think there is any way to do that. Do you have something else? She in fact does have something else. The problem for some of these spell cards is that... No, it's okay, not being able to dash is not that big of a deal. But this is what I was saying, being able to have a more normal mechanics in this game, in this case, being able to choose jump normally instead of dashing all over the place is super good. Still not good enough because of all the weird shit she still has, but it's an improvement. Like, it's definitely an improvement. Anyways, get fucked. And if Sean explodes, Sean is scared. I don't know what she... Does she has a plushie? Like, is she trying to cover herself with a plushie or some shit? I don't know. Something like that. Wait, there is only one gate remaining? Oh, so basically fuck Yugi and fuck Kanako? Alright, hey, I won't complain about that, because that'll look hard to do. Hey Yannick, how is it going? Yes, I did get flan. Basically, it's what you get after Sean and Shion, and it's most likely the last story mode as well. So yeah. Damn. Okina came all the way here. Now this is an interesting fight, This fight is pretty much a dream fight for a lot of people. Like this kind of matchups between two super popular characters like these two are something that you never thought you will see in an official game, but you do. Really, it's a shame that official game has to be this one, but you know. Again, that's probably the reason why so many people, why some people say that this game, or at least even imply that this game is good. Because yeah, the character choice is amazing, but that's it. Where the origami is broken? No. Not at all. They were definitely not as shitty as Minamitsu, that's for sure, but that's not saying much. Minamitsu is a piece of shit in this game. Oh yeah, definitely they were not that broken. But it was okay. Could be worse. I mean, at least the final boss didn't take me even close to how much it took me with Minamitsu. Also, it's so funny that this fight... Oh, wait a second! This is gonna be fucked up because I can't go down fast because she just floats. I mean, I could turn into a bat, I guess. Well, it's not like it really matters. I don't need to be that fast in the first place. Yeah, no, you don't even need to go fast. Never mind. But yeah, basically, the real question is how hard is the final boss gonna be with Flandre? Because she really doesn't have... Like, this might be the character that has the least amount of iframes. Is that how Oku goes down? Yeah. She's not really trying, it seems. As you can see. Yeah. Also, it's pretty nice that I'm fighting against, like, you know, the god of the sun. Or, well, a crowd that swallow its power, and I'm not dead even though I'm a fucking vampire. Like, that really makes a lot of sense. I'm assuming this is gonna be Totetsu, right? Yep. Well, here comes the moment of truth. How fucked up is this gonna be? Again, the problem with Flandre is that it seems that out of every character so far, she's the one who's, you know, whose iframes suck the most. So having a boss fight like this one is gonna suck monkey balls without iframes. So I might take a very long time to do this. Sunscreen theme. Wonder what happens if a vampire uses sunscreen. There's probably already a book or 10 about that. Probably. So how was this girl called? I mean, yeah, Totetsu, but Totetsu what? What's her actual first name? I'm pretty sure Totetsu is the last name. D. Come on, bro. You are not supposed to be that obvious. And you could have done a good bait. Well, in fact, the other day there was a super good bait that if someone made it to me, I would have probably fell for it. And I was watching a streamer and they asked him, hey, did you play E10? Or, well, something like, when are you gonna play E10? And E10 like the letter E and the number 10, right? So you think that that's some kind of abbreviation or some shit, and it's well, the obvious bait that you can expect from something that starts with Eden. So yeah. Yuma? Let me see. Yumama? No, that's actually her name, that's the funny thing. Like, I remember it having a W somewhere, so that's definitely the actual name. But yeah. That's also a good bait. Hey dude, have you played the game where Yuma appears? Why Yuma? Yumama. Got it. That's a good one. That's a very good one. I'm gonna try to use it. Problem is that I will need to find a Touhou fan for that. Yeah, that's a good bait. Well, it doesn't have to be a Touhou fan. It could be a random ass victim. You know. Bonus points if it's interested in Japanese shit, because Yuma is definitely quite a Japanese sounding name, so that will be a very good bait. How the fuck am I gonna do this one? The patterns like this one are gonna suck to do. Because she doesn't have a dash, and even if she has this vampire flight, it lasts a very short time. Oh, that sucks. Damn it. I can't believe it, I might die here. Unfortunately. It's okay. I wonder if that has iframes. Does that have iframes? Because if that had iframes, a very big portion of my problems will be relatively solved. Oh, run. Oh, come on, that's not gonna be enough. Go down, damn it, that sucks. Nice, barely. Does an area attack have iframes? I mean, I thought so too, but I think there are some attacks that don't have iframes. And I don't know exactly which one they are. But you know. So here comes the second phase. This is gonna be a very big problem. Unless Okina helps me, which I doubt. Okina, are you there? Fuck you, Okina. Come on. Fucking coward ass bitch. Then again, we're talking about Okina here. Precisely not the bravest character, that's for sure. So the problem is most likely gonna be this attack. The other one, I can probably think of ways of doing it. Mostly because I can jump normally. That's a huge help for me. But let's see. See what happens. really just want to see Flandre's spell card, but I can't. She just can't collect shit fast enough. Unless I'm supposed to do something that I don't know what it is. Which might be the case. So the thing about this attack is that I can normally jump over this shit. The issue is mostly gonna be the ones that the ones that are all together. Actually, it might be more of a problem than I thought. At least the normal jumping has iframes. But the issue is that I can't really do much about anything else. Wow, nice. Nice hits. Because the issue is, the bubbles are gonna fuck me up. That's the main problem. I don't know how to deal with the bubbles. Because the vampire, well sorry, the bat form doesn't last almost anything. I don't know if it lasts longer if you stay in place or not. Maybe it does. Probably not though. No, it doesn't last longer. And the problem is that after that it needs to recover it. And if it wasn't enough, it also, like on my way down, I'm completely vulnerable and slow at the same time. So that absolutely sucks. So I kinda have to find a hole in between the bubbles, cause otherwise I wouldn't know what to do. Wait a second, don't tell me how to do this shit since the first phase. You're not gonna be like that. Okay, okay. Good to know. Cause yeah, for some reason Flandre doesn't have a continuous screen. It just falls back into the door dimension. The backdoor dimension that Okina has. I guess I could camp her like this. But no, that seems completely pointless in a fight like this. Because my problem is not being able to hit her or not. My problem is dodging, and I'm pretty sure this doesn't have iframes. And even if it does, I don't think it's gonna... I mean, it's not gonna matter. No, it doesn't have iframes actually. I got hit there while doing that. So that seems largely useless. Well, completely useless. More likely. Damn, nice misses there. Very, very cool misses. And unfortunately, this is the problem. Sean and Xion, what they have is that they had a very similar mode to what Flandre is doing. Like basically a free flying mode. So the difference is that there it lasted for so long. Here it only lasts for like 2 seconds, and that's I think already an exaggeration. I think it's even less than that. I also have no idea how to pick up the oil. Like at some point I was picking it up, but now it's no longer working for some reason. Like apparently I cannot. I don't know. I mean, I'm right next to it, which is what I did the other time to pick it up. Okay, this is gonna suck. I need to... Well, maybe spamming this attack might work. The problem is that it goes down. When it goes down, it's not gonna be nice to be next to the Kanji. Okay, that's what it looks like you do. Alright. That's how you do it. Well, now I probably need a better attempt because I'm one hit away from fucking dying. But this is basically the strategy. I mean, I probably should say quote-unquote strategy. There isn't really that much strategy to this, but it's the way it is. Yeah, that's how you do it. It's pretty much how you do it with Minamitsu. The difference is that here you stay in the air for longer, and at the same time you have a useful attack. So yeah, that's how you do it. And yeah, this has full iframes, apparently. It's super fucked up. Honestly, the fact that attacks have iframes, and it seems to be most of the attacks... Oh, right there I died even though I was spamming. So, maybe I got hit exactly where my iframes ended and before the other ones start. Yeah, it's so fucked up, like the concept of hitting and just having iframes, like it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's not like you're doing a shoryuken or some shit like that, you're just using normal ass attacks. It's so stupid. Then again, what about this game is not stupid? I like especially the fact when you are trying to hit a boss that is right next to you and the attack whiffs. That's very good. You know, the funny thing about that is that even fighting games were able to solve that issue years ago by something that is called proximity normals. Basically, the attack will change depending on your proximity with the opponent. Because otherwise there will be a lot of attacks that will completely whiff. Yeah, that was found out by Capcom like 30 years ago. It seems that Tasofra still hasn't figured that out. It's okay. I don't even remember if Tasofra games even had proximity normals, like in the actual fighting games. Did they even have yeah, they did have proximity normals. I'm pretty sure they did. So I guess they are devolving. Good to know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Like in Materia and Missing Power, no. Probably it was in Scarlet Weather Rhapsody, I actually don't remember exactly which one, but I'm pretty sure something like forward A, no. In Street Fighter, basically, let's say that you press, well, let me give you a concrete example. In Street Fighter 4, Zangief, when you do heavy kick, and you are far from the opponent, he does a kick where he lifts his leg very high. It's something that can even work as an anti-air. However, when you are right next to the opponent, he does something like a roundhouse kick that is like a very short range normal move. And that way, if you are close to someone, your attack doesn't whiff, because otherwise the other attack has such a long range that at short range it will completely whiff because the hitbox is on the other side. I'm pretty sure that every single character in that game has proximity normals. Not far A? I don't know. I don't know what far A means, but I'm assuming that it's probably like that. I don't know. Maybe. It might be. But, you know. Now the question is this really gonna be the last story mode? Because it will be weird that soon we'll approve of the incident solver to be someone other than Reimu, right? But I mean, Reimu is here and so is Okina, so there is A and a different A if you're far. Yeah, that's a proximity normal. That's what it means. Imagine there is an extra right now. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure there isn't, so we don't have to worry about such a thing. But yeah. Dokkan. So I think, I mean, I might be completely mistaken, but I think the story is that nobody could beat the final boss, but Flandre is so fucking strong that she could. Or something like that. And Okina figured that out, and that's the reason why she recruited. I mean, let's not forget that Okina is supposed to be an important character that watches over Gensokyo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. That's very weird that Soon approve of a game where Reimu doesn't solve the incident. I mean, obviously this is a spin-off, like whatever, right? But even in the fighting games, like in the other Tassofro games, she was always the one solving the incident. I mean, well, yeah, you have things like Scarlet Weather Rhapsody where Tenshi decides to keep being a bitch even after Reimu told her to fuck off, but, you know. Well, and there is also Hisoten Soku where, like, the stories are not really incidents, but human yokai balance in shambles? I know, right? I mean, come on, Reimu, people are gonna think that you suck even more than they thought before. Also, I really wonder what would have happened if this game released before the popularity poll. If it released before the popularity poll, I wouldn't be surprised if Flandre was literally #1. I really wouldn't be surprised. Unfortunately, the next poll is so far from right now that everyone is gonna forget about this game. And for a good reason they are gonna forget about this game. Yeah, basically, I mean, what can I say? The game is trash, but it has very good assets in everything. Sprites, animation, backgrounds, music. Really, it's a shame that all of that is wasted on this game. Though, maybe we shouldn't say wasted, because they still have the engine and everything. They could reuse this for an actual decent game. Like, they could actually make a decent game with these elements. And if that's the case, then, you know, that's all that matters. But yeah, unfortunately this game is trash. But since there is still a little bit of time on the stream, I guess I could try a couple of hard modes. Because otherwise I wouldn't know what else to do, so might as well do that, right? I feel like that's gonna be a bad idea because hard mode is really masochistic. Wait, are you telling me there is... Wait a second, give me a second. Wait, so it has the exclamation mark for no reason? Or does the story change depending on what path you take? Because here you can do whatever order you want. Flan was missing for ages and still making it to top 5 on the popularity. Yeah, exactly. So now that Flandre is back, well, see, here's the thing. Flandre was back in the Satori manga, but that manga is so trash that I don't think anyone gives a shit. He was in Violet Detector, yeah, but see, that's the thing. I was saying that before. Flandre is a character that appear in the photo games, also shoot the bullet. But it really doesn't matter because she was just an enemy then. Here she actually has dialogue, she has a story, she's playable. You can see how the attacks look, not just in Danmaku form, but in actual animation, right? So that really changes things a lot, you know. Damn, nice romanization, Murasa Minamitu. Very, very nice. At least the other I mean, these two are the only romanizations that suck, but you know. In any case, yeah, I'm gonna try. Wait, what happens if I push start? Because up there it says start. Wait, there is a leaderboard? Why will you put a leaderboard here? And this is the things that really... Like, dude, this is not an arcade game, why would you do this? Like, a leaderboard to compete against who? Wait, what does it say there? High score and... Oh, clear time, okay. And then here it says... Well, I'm assuming the third one is clear count. I think the second one is the times you abandon or what? I don't know what the top one is. And the second one says no continue clear. So it actually takes into account a 1 coin clear here. That's also something that I could try, a 1 coin clear. But you know. Yorigami cargo shion shion. What is this UI? I know. UI as in you need Ultra Instinct to be able to figure it out. But you know. I guess I'm gonna try hard at least once. And oh. Wait, really? I can stage select? Wait, what's this? You can select that one. That's the ending, maybe? Maybe that one only gets unlocked after a 1 coin clear, or is it because that's hard mode? Huh. Interesting. It might be the ending, and it might be that you can only 1 coin clear. What did Reimu even do to not win? I don't know, apparently this boss is really strong for realsies this time. Are you shitting me? I beat the game and you still show the tutorial, or is it because the top option means tutorial? Alright, maybe the top option is the one that means tutorial. So I guess I should press this one. So is it really gonna count as a full 1 coin clear if I select it like that? Well, then again, no. Who gives a shit about 1 coin clear? This is hard mode. A 1 coin clear is not gonna happen. I guess I could try those two things. First of all, playing this on hard to see if I can beat it. And then playing... I mean, after I give up, because I'm most likely not gonna beat this, I could try a 1 coin clear. I mean, a 1 coin clear with both Reimu and Marisa shouldn't really be hard. I don't think it should, at least. You never know. This spellcard is called Violent Violent Tricolor. But dude, Tricolor is not a noun. Fucking stoner. Tricolor is an adjective. Means that something has 3 colors. So you can't just use 2 adjectives like that. That's like saying, I don't know, good, clean. Okay, well, clean could be used as a verb, but let's say, I don't know, good, beautiful. Beautiful is not a noun, you know, doesn't work that way. So if you say that, you're not saying anything. English, I guess. Or maybe, hey, maybe Tricolor is actually a noun and I'm too much of an ESL to figure that out. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's not a noun, it's supposed to be an adjective. The same way that monochrome is an adjective. The same way that bicolor is an adjective, you know. Let's see what happens here. Honestly, neither Marisa nor Kogasa were actual issues here. Because my first attempt in this game was actually in hard mode. And these were not a problem at all. The real problem was Yugi. Yugi completely murdered me. There wasn't much I could do. So now that I know more about how the game works, I might be able to beat her. Or not. I don't know. Might as well try. See how it goes. I still wanted to see what Flandres' spell card was, but I couldn't see it because pretty much didn't feel them either. Hey, Hype Me, how is it going? I'm here trying to somehow get through this game. Well, I already beat it, but since I don't have anything else to do, might as well try this shit. I'm most likely gonna get murdered by Yugi. The problem about Yugi is that she's the first opponent that has undodgeable attacks, as in attacks that you cannot dash through, because they are physical attacks. So that's the biggest problem about this fight. Well, she's the first and one of the only ones that has that, more or less. Oh, and also she has something that is that every time that she hits you, because this is hard mode, you lose a full circle. Which is something that didn't happen with Kogasa, so I'm assuming that it's something that is particular to Yugi, at least here. The onsen seems comfy. I mean, it's an onsen. It is supposed to. If an onsen isn't comfy, then it kinda fails its purpose, you know. Oh, I didn't mean to summon this shit. Yeah, as you can see, it's super tough to do anything in hard mode. So probably the smartest thing I can do is try one coin clearing on normal. No, let me correct myself. The smartest thing I can do is to stop playing this shit, obviously. But, you know, that's not an option. Not for today, I mean. And after she gets done, she needs 2 stuns. Fucked up. When do we get a Touhou game where Reimu 6 powers and becomes Evil Reimu and the final boss? Well, isn't that kinda what happened in the Visa game? My voice is gone. Isn't that what happened in the disappearance of Gensokyo? Like, isn't that kinda like the plot? She was also the final boss. So. In fact, she had 2 different final bosses and both of them were Reimu. You know, unless you're talking about an official game, in which case, never. The Japanese will never make a shonen protagonist evil. The game had some wild blood. Yeah, I don't even remember what the plot was, and that's probably for the best. But it was a very cool game, dude. The DLCs were an absolute scam, though. But the game itself was super cool. And again, DLCs, I think that they are a scam by definition, so whatever. And I hate the fact that her projectiles in the air cannot do shit. That sucks so much. Those projectiles are super common to get fire. I think the plot of that game, now that I remember, it was something about the Hakure barrier being broken or some shit like that, right? I don't remember, honestly. It's been so long since I played that game. I don't even remember how long it was, but it definitely was a long time. Probably 2 years, or something like that. Most likely something like that. Or something around that, at least. Insane how stupidly hard this fight is. And then you compare it to the other fights, and most of them are so much easier. So Yugi really fucks you up in this game. In fact, I was able to beat Flandre's story pretty much without fighting Yugi, even though you are kinda supposed to fight most of the enemies. Obviously you can choose, but I basically did not choose Yugi because she's so fucked up. Mostly because of this last pattern. The other 2 patterns are not even that bad. But this one really goes overboard with the horror shit. There you go. Well, at least I've been able to be Yugi this time. That's something. That's at least something. But you know. This is gonna be Kanako. I really wonder if you're receiving a full circle of damage. It's something that it's supposed to be happening for every attack, because it clearly does not happen for every attack. So I don't know what the rule is. Wait, why am I seeing this dialogue? Also, it's pretty insane that there are so many official games on Steam, and yet not a single one of them official Touhou games, I mean, that there's not a single one of them that actually has a Steam achievements. Obviously this one is no exception, but it's so fucked up. Yeah, it's weird. There are some attacks that deal one full circle of damage, and there are other attacks that do not. I don't know what it's supposed to be, the rule. Like, maybe attacks that look strong. But who decides what looks strong? I mean, sure, getting hit by a gigantic log sounds like a little bit painful, but honestly a lot of things here will sound painful to get hit by, to be honest. Oh, for example, apparently the tornado also deals double damage. Where is the consistency? Shit. Shit. That's not the last attack, right? Or is it? No, it's not. Yeah, unfortunately, this is indeed gonna be hard. There is also, as Cloncat mentioned yesterday, there is like a certain way to make bullets go away depending on how you dash through them. Like, if you stop your dash right where a bullet is, apparently you cancel the whole pattern. But it doesn't seem to really work that consistently, right? Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It seems to be completely random. Don't get hit by those. If you get hit by those, it's gonna hurt quite a lot. At least I didn't get hit there. Alright, I'll take that. Also, I don't know why sometimes you supposedly break the enemy's guard even when they are blue. Maybe because I'm using a spell card. I think the spell card, no matter what, always breaks the enemy guard. Maybe? Is that how it works? It seems like that's how it works. So spell card always breaks a guard for free. Obviously not for free because you need to get the meter for that, but seems that once you get it, it's game over for the poor asshole that is on the other side. Unfortunately, there are some characters that have it so hard to actually collect the water meter. Get Shuggle in the corner. Damn, she has another one. Did she have this one in hard? Maybe she had it, but I don't remember she having this one. Like, I'm pretty sure she had this in other story modes, but I don't remember she having this one in Raymus' story mode. Maybe she had it, and maybe my memory is just being trashed like usual. But yeah, she probably had it. Alright. Basically, the previous attempt will have never happened. Oh shit, I gotta be careful because I got hit by a log. I'm getting hit by logs, okay. The logs are fucking me up, dude. I really need to be careful here. Can't just get hit by this shit. We'll get hit by the normal bullets, but getting hit by those logs means death. You don't wanna die. Not after being so far in the fight. Alright. Is that... yeah, seems like that's all she's got. So the next one is Touhou, and then we have the final boss, but the final boss doesn't have a second phase here. So there is that. No, just skip the cutscene, damn it, what am I doing in the first place? Oh, this... I still don't know, after all this time, how these orange shits are even supposed to be dodged. I still have not figured it out. Because they don't really work like normal projectiles, but you can dodge them. It's just that... what? Was that insta-kill? Hold up. No, it's not insta-kill. It just deals... well, it deals 1 point of damage, which is admittedly bad enough. But damn. This is a stage 5, so can't be that bad. Yeah, I think the way it works is that you're supposed to not be more than flan. I think it's cool than Oku shows up. Well, but the thing about Touhou is that it already had a shit ton of attention on Hisoten Soku. In fact, playing this really makes me feel as if I was playing Hisoten Soku. Because she got a shit ton of attention on Hisoten Soku story mode. So, you know. I'm not saying that she doesn't deserve to be here. In fact, Touhou is part of the reason why the character selection in this game is so good. But I'm just saying that they already got quite a lot of attention in Soku to need more attention than that, but, you know. Alright. I don't even know what to do here. Fortunately, if I get hit by one of these, I'm dead. It might happen very soon. Fortunately, I'm so close. Oh, okay. I think this is the last attack where you just need to run. I wonder if something changes in hard. Oh, that you have to do it What? Wait, no, this is not the one. This is I forgot. This is the attack that I always forget that it's there. Oh. Nice damage. Jesus. Dodging that shit is insane. Fortunately, there is not much that I can do here other than trying to shoot her from afar. Oh. Damn, dude. I literally tried to choose attack and Reimu went straight dive bombing shoes like that. Because that's the fucked up part, dude. This is normal attack. That's me pressing the attack button. Are you stupid, Reimu, or are you just pretending? So people give you donations for being stupid. Because they pity you. Like, are you for real? And I thought that Minamitsu was dumb, but damn. I can't believe it. Like, I literally just tried to hit Utsuho like very lightly because she was right next to me, but no, full fucking dive bomb as if we were playing highly responsive to prayers. Yeah, the slide of death. I'm pretty sure that that's trying to reference Touhou 1, which is very fitting considering that both games are fucking trash. So can't be more fitting than a trash game referencing a trash game. Yeah, Reimu thinking this is Touhou 1, can you believe that? Well, I understand her confusion though. You see such a shitty game and you're like, damn, am I back on Touhou 1? Thankfully that's not the case, but it could be the case. And if that was the case, man, that wouldn't be good. It's a shame that I got so close and just because the fucking mechanics are so awful, I cannot even hit someone normally. I probably should have done down attack, but it's still incredibly stupid that I should do neutral attack and a full screen slide comes out. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, that's in fact what I probably would expect if I did down attack. Just like Bison. Bison, if you do down heavy kick, he does a full screen, well, not full screen, but he does a slide that reaches pretty far. So then it will make more sense. But here it doesn't at all. Ouch. Are you kidding me? Well, I don't think this is gonna happen. With this amount of hell left, it's definitely not happening. Really don't even want to imagine what the second phase of the final boss is gonna be like on hard mode, dude. I really don't want to imagine it. Probably better to... Well, no. It actually is probably better to just imagine it. Like, seeing how it actually is, it's probably gonna be a bad experience. Thankfully, Reimu doesn't get to the second phase. She only gets as far as the first phase. Probably, like, now that I think about it, maybe the best idea that I could do, instead of doing this Reimu shit, I could try doing Kanako. That way, I will be able to see the final boss second phase, and at the same time, I will be able to completely cheese everything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I kinda wanna do that, since Kanako seems super cheesy. Like, Kanako is so fucking cheesy that wouldn't discard that it will be possible to one coin clear, unless they change one of the patterns so much that it's actually fucking you up now, or something like that. But yeah, I feel like instead of wasting my time with Rainbow, it's a better idea to just do it with doing it with Kanako for sure. Kanako wouldn't give a shit about anything. She's very fitting for her personality, actually. To not give a shit about anything and cheesing absolutely everything. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, you know. The problem is this pattern. If it wasn't for this pattern, I will definitely beat this one. This pattern is just super fucked up. And yet again, the fucking slide fucked me up. Beautiful. That's not gonna hit me, right? At least the shits apparently stay in place. Well, maybe I should take it easy instead of trying to rush here. But I don't know how... Oh, nice! No, I guess I'm just gonna fall to an off-screen ball. That's probably better. Alright, let's make this deal. I'm gonna try 3 more times with Reimu to beat Touhou. And if I can't do it, I'm just gonna go for Kanako hard mode. Which honestly, dude, it might be a worse idea. Because I have the feeling that the second phase of Yuma is gonna be an absolute piece of trash. Also, it seems that for this fight, the up attack is super useful. Damn, that was a very fast kill, Jesus. Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna get killed to this shit again. Damn! Alright! Maybe I will be able to get to the final boss after all. So how much is this gonna change is the question, or is it gonna be the same? Well, I mean, there is already a difference, which is that you have to survive for three loops instead of just 2. But that doesn't change anything. That just makes it longer, if anything. You know. Wait, that's a very stupid thing to do. Like, making this attack one more time is not gonna make it harder, you know, especially when literally the only thing you need to do is to go fucking down. Doesn't seem like a very smart decision, but then again, that pretty much sums up the whole game. With that, doesn't seem like a very smart decision. But anyways, well, at least we're going to the final boss, that's something. Now, it will be very fucked up if the final boss damages you for 1 full circle with literally every attack. That will be something else. There he goes. Alright. Well. So, Yuma. What are you gonna have for me here? I don't think this is gonna be hard since this is only the first phase. The second phase is not gonna appear. Unless somehow hard mode actually has this, the first phase, sorry, the second phase here too, which I doubt, but it could be. I don't know. Let's see. Come on. Oh yeah, didn't I keep forgetting that I can choose to completely skip the dialogue by pressing start. I don't even need to press a lot of times S. I can choose to skip the whole shit. Yeah, I have to assume that Yuma is not gonna be hard on this phase. And I will be even willing to say... Okay, no, never mind. I was gonna say something, but it probably wouldn't be true. I was gonna say that maybe even the second phase wouldn't be a problem with Reimu, but... That's another fucked up thing. Here, I like that. It's another thing that surprises me. With Reimu, you cannot fight against Yuma's second phase. Like, Reimu doesn't even fight the final boss seriously. That's super fucked up. I mean, I welcome it because fuck Reimu. I think that that's super fucked up from Su's perspective. That Sun always wanted to give Reimu the most important role and shit, right? Is this her last attack or does she have more? No, this is the second to last. Actually, no, this is the third to last, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is supposed to be a non-spell. Because yeah, for some reason non-spells are a thing in this game. For some reason. Yeah, they are. Here is when she goes up. This is the actual second to last spell. And the next one is gonna be the last one. Yeah, I don't think it should be that big of a problem. I mean, maybe the last one could be a little bit annoying to deal with, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Or at least I really hope so. I really wanna try Kanako now. So let's see. Because here the whole point is running away from this. I mean, then again, Reimu can actually just dash normally forward. Oh, but it seems that her invulnerability window is much... Well, it doesn't matter what her vulnerable shit is, because I can just use the spell card. Spell card doesn't care if you are red or blue. You're gonna get fucked either way, as you can see. Oh, I just realized that when you're covered in shit, you cannot absorb oil. Like your R1 apparently gets completely disabled. That's interesting. Yeah, this should happen without any issues. Shouldn't speak too soon, probably, but no, this should be fine. Oh, come on, you're almost dead. There you go. Well, so it is possible to actually beat the game on hard. Who would have thought? But it is actually possible. Well, in that case, I'm really curious to see how Kanako is gonna deal with the bullshit of the second phase. I can just skip this. Oh, never mind, you cannot skip this. The game doesn't let you. You cannot even make it go faster. Nope, you are locked here. You are trapped in this ending and you won't get out. Alright. But you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Even if that's the case, the ending shouldn't be too long, right? Also, the endings are quite weird. They are like a slideshow, but with ink paintings. Like they are a very unique type of ending for an official game. Even the Floaty Fighters had a way more traditional ending. But this one kinda is like the first one that is like this weird. That it doesn't have neither soon low detail drawings nor Tassofro's you know, imagery, right? As far as I know, yeah, this is like a very unique type of ending. I'm pretty sure there hasn't been one like this in Touhou before. Anyways, I wonder if that counts as a clear, because keep in mind that I choose to start from stage 1. Oh. So it doesn't matter if you pick normal or if you pick hard, it counts the same. Damn, that's fucked up. The game gives no shits if you do this in normal or hard. Well, I mean, obviously it appears in the quote-unquote leaderboards, but for the clear count it gives absolutely zero fucks. Alright, well in that case, let me do Kanako on hard real quick and see how it goes. Oh, you can even start from the final boss right away. I should probably do that, but you know, if I do that, it's in my end very soon. Or not, I don't know. Like maybe it's super hard, for all I know. And me underestimating it is very bad, I don't know. Damn, Yamame didn't last for too long there. I like this remix of Yamame's theme. Funny thing is that I don't even remember the name of Yamame's theme. Like I remember the name of the theme before it, which is the Dark Blowhole. It's such a funny name. I have no idea how Yamame's actual theme is called, which is this one. I really have no idea. I think that when it comes to subterranean animism, I pretty much know every other like the name of every other theme. At least every other boss theme. But for Yamame, I give so little of a shit about her that I don't. But I'm clearly not the only one that doesn't give a shit about Yamame, because she also doesn't appear, she doesn't get featured in fan works almost at all. And it makes sense, nobody likes spiders, dude. Like, who the fuck likes a spider? Other than some weirdos. Contrarian weirdos. Well, and yeah, maybe some people that dedicate their lives to study spiders. Yeah, maybe those people too, but you know. Keep this. I think that this should be fast. Well, at least that was definitely fast. Also, I think that if you press a square, which is the attack button, you make the dialogue go faster, like if you were holding control in a Danmaku game. Well, with the exception of 18, where apparently holding control doesn't work, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's a very, well, out of all of the dumb decisions that this game made, another very dumb decision is to make it so some random attacks in hard mode make you get hit for more than one life bar. That's super dumb, because if they were all of them, it will be super fucked up, but at least it will make more sense. Here, it doesn't make any sense. Also, never mind, holding square doesn't do shit. My bad. I thought it did, but it doesn't. This is gonna be against Sean, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Wow. So shoes like Yugi, those physical attacks deal one full circle of life. Why? I don't know. Like, the worst part, like, from a balance perspective, is one of the shittiest ideas that you could have, since it's literally the only attack, well, along with the final boss on the second phase, the only attack that you cannot dodge. Like, you're supposed to, like, I mean, you're supposed to manually dodge and not dash through. So making that attack be stronger is such a stupid ass idea, but then again, that really sums up the whole game. Well, at least this time I didn't get hit. I guess the answer is to just go higher. When in doubt, just go higher. It's gonna work. Maybe, or maybe not. It might work. Let's leave it at that. Might work, might not work. It depends. That dive kick, if you don't dodge it, you're in deep shit. So if you don't dodge most of Sean attacks, you're in deep shit. Because this is hard mode. I didn't know what hit me there. Someone hit me. Something hit me. Wow, I thought I was the one to die there. I made it to Ichirin final in a run. Still have to beat her. What? Why didn't you dash? Oh, she didn't dash because before dashing, she does a little jump. Why does she do a little jump before dashing when she is like, you know, the goddess of wind? I don't know, but she does. It's okay. Honestly, I think the best idea is to choose a skip to the final boss, because I really don't want to deal with this horseshit. Oh, especially because the boss after this is Minamitsu. No, that's gonna fucking suck. Okay, no, I think I need to skip. Probably a better idea to do that. I don't think I'm beating this fast enough, but more importantly, I don't think I'm beating the next boss fast enough either. Let's keep in mind that we still need to know how the final boss second phase is. Yeah, I don't feel like try hard in this Garbo. No, fuck that. So, let's try that again. But this time... Oh, I also want to know, how is... So, you cannot stage select with Flandre. I'm assuming that because you already do it here. I wonder if you fight... Like, I wonder if you fight every single boss there, if it makes this exclamation mark go away, or if this exclamation mark is gonna hunt you to the end of time. Yeah, it's very interesting that... I think that you cannot see the ending unless you want going clear. So, I'm not gonna do that. So let's try this. So this is the second phase of the final boss. I want to see how fucked up it's gonna be with Kanako. So it's gonna be fucked up if I let myself get hit by random shit, obviously. So these projectiles, as you can see, already deal quite an interesting damage. The issue that Kanako has is that she really cannot break spells without using the down attack. Like, if she uses this shitty ass attack, it doesn't work. Because fuck you, right? Yeah, I don't think this really changes much. At least it doesn't change enough to be worth it, you know. In fact, I think that other than the damage and the amount of health she has, I don't think anything else changes. Which is pretty much what we were saying before, but I thought that some Utsuho patterns kinda change. Or maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be especially hard to do this. Like, if you could already do it in normal, I don't think it's really gonna change much in this difficulty. You know, may as well try. I wonder if you even get to the ending if you beat this final stage without having beaten any of the previous ones. Maybe you don't, because you don't deserve it, right? Maybe that's the case. Most likely is. Oh, and it's interesting. In that attack, well, in this attack, she's only vulnerable in the first half, like not when she goes down, unlike normal. That's another big difference between hard and normal. That apparently the vulnerable times are also shorter, for some of them at least. It's actually gonna be super hard to stun her here. I will even say that it's almost impossible, because as soon as I go above her, I mean, I cannot stun her with this shit, unfortunately. If I could, that would be great, but it doesn't work like that. And again, see, the funny thing is, her down special and her down forward special are two different specials. Something that I didn't know. Like, that's the down forward. It actually does quite a decent amount of damage, honestly. I got hit there, goddammit. What a pain in the ass. That's interesting. I wonder, I probably miss a lot of other characters doing that, now that I think about it. Like, probably other characters also had a unique down forward attack. Hopefully not. That's what you're supposed to do. If you use anything other than the down forward attack or the down attack, you won't break her guard. Like, funnily enough, even if you use your spell card, you won't break the attack. That's the, like, this doesn't break the attack. I mean, there she wasn't red, but even if she was red, it wouldn't have broken it either. I don't think this is gonna be not enough damage. Oh, well, that's enough damage. So the question here is, can I actually cheese her the same way I cheesed her before, or does she have anything new here? Is this final attack new in some way? I don't think it is. Maybe some of those bubbles might deal a full circle of life or some shit like that. But I don't think much, not much more than that. Then it, sadly I'm getting hit a little bit. But if I should jump, well, if I double jump and then use the dude, I can't fucking believe it, dude. I tried to jump, but that little shit dash came out instead. Oh man, this fucking game. This fucking game is something else. We'll probably restart that. I I'm thinking, imagine how frustrating it will be to actually try to one-coin clear this game with every character. That will be something else. Trying to one-coin clear with every character. I mean, especially with, imagine doing it with Minamitsu. That's the real issue here. Doing this shit with Minamitsu, that's gonna suck. Hey, that's gotta suck. It wasn't even fast enough to finish her. This is probably, like I gotta say, this is probably the worst attack in the game by a long shot. This is most likely the worst attack in the game. Sadly, I don't remember if there was another one that's worse. I guess you could say that in Minamitsu's scenario, when you needed to deal with Kanako and she falls in the water so you cannot punish, that's incredibly annoying, but I don't know if it's at the same level of bullshit as this. It might be, I don't know. So honestly, the bullshit level is super high here. Like, our standards for bullshit in this game are very high, you know? So you actually need to have a very big amount of bullshit if you want to compete. You can't just have a regular amount of bullshit. It has to be a lot. Yeah, this should be easy to do with Kanako, honestly. Oh, I did that too early, I think. It should be fine. Yeah, it is fine. Still can't get over the I don't give a shit animation that Kanako has when you use R1. That's the purest way of expressing that someone doesn't give a flying fuck. No fucks given. Haters gonna hate. Just like that. So, I really hope that the next Tasofro game, they use all the assets that this game uses with the same characters and everything, but they should actually make a good game. I really hope that's the case. That would be so cool. I mean, dude, having a game with playable Kanako. As I say before, Kanako is my second favorite character. So, well, that says a lot about the game. Like, for a game to be that bad that I don't like a game that has as playable my second favorite character. Like, you really have to fuck it up quite a lot. But yeah, as you can see, it's not that hard to do it with Kanako. This second phase on hard. And you even get the ending even if you should select the last stage, just like that. No respect for the people that did it from the beginning. Well, then again, for you to be able to stage select, you have to beat it in the first place, so you know. Well, I guess there is nothing else to say about this game then, other than it's you know, well, other than what I already said, pretty much. Nothing else needs to be said. It will be interesting to try to one coin clear on normal, obviously, but why will I do that, you know? Like, why will I try to be a completionist in this game? if I'm already not a completionist in many other games, even games I really like, why would I be a completionist here? I mean, obviously, it kinda makes me a little bit upset to not have a one coin clear in a Touhou game, in an official Touhou game, but honestly, is it really that important? Probably not. Besides, the thing about this game is that one coin clearing once doesn't mean shit. Like, you will have to one coin clear with every character, because doing it with Reimu is nowhere near as hard as doing it with Minamitsu, for example. Like, they are in just two completely different levels of difficulty. Like, it's like, as I say before, it's almost not even the same game, how different each character plays from each other. So, you know, because of that, even if I got a one coin clear with Reimu, it really wouldn't mean shit. But you know, yeah, that's definitely gonna be it for me. Well, there is the music room. But I mean, the music room is the music room. What else will it be? But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today, and I mean, unless they somehow add something new to this game, which I doubt, or they fix it, which I also doubt, I'm definitely not coming back to this shit. Unless I somehow lose a bet, but I never bet, so I don't think that will be the case, but you know. I don't know, maybe this will be a very cool game to play in a stream anniversary, like, you know, just to fuck around, right? The same way that I play UFO when I came to this apartment for the first time, right? Like, just play a shitty game to commemorate the special occasion. But, you know, whatever. It really is a shame, though, that this game has to suck this much, but it's the way it is. It's already done. I mean, it hurts even more considering how much this shit got delayed. But it's okay, don't worry about it. In any case, that's gonna be it for me for today. So thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'm gonna be seeing you on the next stream. So, you know, have a good one, and take care everyone.